What's the coolest place in Wesley Chapel? The answer will soon be Florida Hospital Center Ice. And coming to you from the Florida Hospital Wesley Chapel studio, this is WCNT-tv, Wesley Chapel and New Tampa Television. I'm Susanna Martinez.
And I'm Gary Nager. When it opens next month, Florida Hospital Center Ice will be the largest ice skating and hockey facility south of New York State, and we have an exclusive look inside it in this episode.
And Gary, not only will we show a snippet of your interview with rink co-owner Gordy Zimmerman and his crew in this episode, we'll also release individual cuts from that interview over the course of the next couple of weeks in our WCNT-tv special reports.
And speaking of interviews, Susanna, in this episode's special entertainment calendar, I have a cut from my second WCNT-tv celebrity interview as we meet renowned actress Mariette Hartley and her young co-star Colton Tapp of the independent film 3 Days in August.
In the meantime, here's the scoop on Florida Hospital Center Ice. With 3 full NHL-size rinks, 1 even larger Olympic-size rink, a smaller mini-pad, and a top-floor restaurant overlooking the ice surfaces, the 150,000-square-foot facility will soon become the top attraction in Wesley Chapel.
Although not expected to fully open until sometime in January, Florida Hospital Center Ice will have a soft opening sometime later this month or early January as the ice surfaces are going through the 6-week conditioning.
The good news is that tours and some activities will begin soon, so folks can get a feel for just how cool this jewel of the community will be when it fully opens. Zimmerman promises that the skating center will be the place to be if you want to have fun.
You know, we've been talking about that it's more than just an ice rink. We have a lot of programs more than, you know, the hockey that we will have, which will be tremendous, but we have a big figure skating contingency, and we have, you know, events like curling. We'll have a learn to curl classes.
I'll be in that one.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And, you know, we can do a lot of multi-sport activities from corporate events, which is on the floor that we're standing on now. And we have a street hockey tournament out here with the Lightning shortly. And we'll be able to do lacrosse and volleyball, some basketball. You know, we'll do a deck hockey league on our own here at the rink.
And that's just the start of our coverage of the new ice rink. Look for more of our on-site interview every day in our WCNT-tv special reports. And speaking of more, after these words from Florida Hospital Wesley Chapel, we'll be back with Molly Ann Award's interview with Dr. Todd DeLeo of this week's Wesley Chapel Chamber featured business, the Intrinsic Wellness Clinic in Wesley Chapel.
The birth of your baby is one of the most precious moments of your life. Let the Birthday Experience team at Florida Hospital help deliver the dream of a lifetime. We personalize your experience with a birth advocate to assist you throughout your journey. After all, your baby has only one real birthday. We'll help make it as unique as your little one's footprint with the Birthday Experience from Florida Hospital. Connect with our birth advocate team at inspiredbirthday.com.
Hi, and welcome back to the show. This is WCNT-tv, and I'm Molly Ann Award, and with me today is Dr. DeLeo with Intrinsic Wellness. Dr. Todd, tell us a little bit about your medical background and why did you choose this particular field of medicine?
I was on my way to become a orthopedic surgeon or a cardiologist when I first discovered chiropractic. Chiropractic, the natural and alternative approach to it just made more sense to me than just meds and surgery, and it just aligned better with my philosophy towards wellness and healthcare.
What traditional medical services do you provide?
We provide the comprehensive workup on chronic illnesses. That's your diabetics, your heart disease, cancers. We also provide chiropractic services as well as routine blood work, sports and participation exams as well.
Dr. Todd, why do you think you can help patients feel their best?
That's a great question. Oftentimes we have patients say, I never knew I could feel that good again, doctor. And what we do is we just really get down to the root cause of their illness and really put together a plan through lifestyle changes, better nutrition, less stress, more sleep, and it just rolls up nicely to make sure they're feeling their best again.
Tell us a little bit about your personal life, if you don't mind sharing. Are you married? Do you have children?
Absolutely. I am married to an amazing woman. Her name is Kathy, and I have 2 beautiful daughters, Tiana and Olivia. And we like to do a lot of things outside. We're big water sports folks, so we love the beach. But we're super excited about the arena opening up, the Florida Center Ice. Both Kathy and Tiana are figure skaters. Oh. And growing up in hockey, growing up in Canada, I've been playing hockey since I was 5, so we can't wait for that opening.
Dr. Todd, I heard you mention that you had a special promotion for our viewers today. Can you tell us about that?
I sure do. With the upcoming new year and everyone about to hop on their New Year's resolution, everyone that's watching the show will be willing to do a 10-minute free consult. And those that we find a program and they want to join the program, we'd be happy to offer a 15% discount for all those.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Todd.
Well, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, that's all here. Back to you, Suzanne and Gary.
Thanks for another great interview, Maliana. And we'll be back with Gary's Neighborhood Dining News right after these words from Full Throttle Intermedia.
We are Gary
and Joyce with Gunter & Gunter Insurance.
We provide home, auto, business, and life insurance, and we use FTI for our advertising.
Full Throttle Intermedia provides custom advertising strategies that connects Gunter & Gunter with local customers.
FTI has been our trusted partner since we began in 2010 and has been right there with us as we help people manage their everyday risks.
FTI should be your source for advertising.
When you're ready to advertise on TV, radio, or digital, call Full Throttle Intermedia.
The results are in from our 2016 Neighborhood News Reader Dining Survey and Contest, and although we won't report the full results of this year's survey until our next 2 issues of Neighborhood News, here are the 3 restaurants in New Tampa more than 500 of our readers chose as their favorites. Their top choice is Stonewood Grill and Tavern, located in Tampa Palms. This mini chain with 12 locations throughout Florida is best known for great steaks, tasty lamb chops, fresh fish, and an excellent wine list. Stonewood's Bar is the place to be for happy hour in New Tampa too, with a full premium liquor bar and great appetizer specials, plus outstanding service of which proprietor Dave Rathbun can be proud. The number 2 choice with our readers this year is Stonewood's neighbor in Tampa Palms, Chichio's Cali, another mini chain with 3 locations. Although the newest incarnation of Chichio's doesn't have all of my menu favorites from the old Chichio and Tony's, Chichio's Cali has beer and wine served in a laid-back atmosphere with great healthy entrees like 3 yummy tuna bowls, including big tuna, crunchy tuna, and tuna poke bowls, and Asian-influenced chicken specialties, plus weekend entertainment. This year's number 3 favorite restaurant in New Tampa was last year's top choice with our readers, Burger 21, located on Bruce B. Downs Boulevard, less than a mile south of the Pasco County line. As its name implies, Burger 21, which is another mini chain with just 4 locations, has a huge variety of beef, chicken, turkey, veggie, and even seafood burgers with Thai shrimp and ahi tuna. I avoid the hand-spun milkshakes, but they are delicious, as are the gourmet chocolate chunk and other cookies. If you want to see the rest of our readers' favorite restaurants in New Tampa and Wesley Chapel for 2016, look for the complete list in our next 2 issues of Neighborhood News. And in the 2 issues after that, I will tell you about my 2016 dining favorites in our distribution areas. For WCNT-TV's Neighborhood Dining News, I'm Gary Nager, and Susanna and I will return with a special entertainment segment right after this.
Welcome back to WCNT-TV, and this is a special edition of your entertainment calendar.
It's special because on the heels of my interview with former Dukes of Hazzard star John Schneider, I was able to sit down and do a Skype interview with longtime actress Mariette Hartley, who is still best known to me and many of you as the star of an 8-year run of Polaroid commercials with the late James Garner.
Hartley is co-starring with young Colton Tapp, who also joined us for the interview, in 3 Days in August, which is about a dysfunctional family of alcoholics. The film focuses on the stressful relationship between the characters as Tapp meets both his adoptive and biological mother.
The film also stars Barry Bostwick, perhaps best known for his role as the mayor in the Michael J. Fox vehicle Spin City, and Hartley told me that working with Bostwick again was like a dream.
I could not have done this film without him. He, first of all, on the top of my list about the men that I was going to marry, which was going to be like my 5th husband, you know.
You're showbiz.
Top of my list was sense of humor. You know, at this age, you got to have a sense of humor. You have to. And I have remarried, and he has one of the great senses of humor. And Bostwick, who I had worked before with.
In what capacity? What show or what?
We did a Hallmark. We did one about getting married or something. I can't remember which.
Not a Hallmark Channel guy, but I believe you. That sounds like a great Hallmark, actually.
And I didn't really know him well, but I knew him enough to know that he would be great to work with. And when they asked me about it, I said, "Get him, get Barry, for God's sake. Don't go any other place. Just get him." And they did, and I was thrilled. And when we actually did meet, and we worked together, I did nothing but laugh with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
3 Days in August begins its 2-week run today at Studio Movie Grill at University Mall, just a couple of miles south of Tampa Palms. For showtimes, food and adult beverage menus, and more info, visit studiomoviegrill.com. For WCNT-TV, I'm Susanna Martinez.
And I'm Gary Nager. See you again in 2 weeks.